Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So have you ever wondered how apps manage dynamic data so efficiently, like playlists that grow, undo features that remember your last steps, or real-time messaging apps that store messages in order? Well, behind the scenes there is a data structure doing some serious heavy lifting, and that's the linked list. In Java, a linked list isn't just another collection. It's a powerful tool for managing ordered dynamic data. Unlike arrays, which have fixed sizes, linked lists can grow and shrink on the fly. Each element, called a node, holds data and reference to the next, making insertion and deletion super fast. So in this video, we will be understanding that what is linked list in Java, why we use it, and what's the purpose to use this amazing tool. So if you understand this amazing video and if you enjoy this tutorial, so remember to hit a like to this video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for? Let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in the start that today in this video I will be telling you that what is linked list in Java and why we use it. Because in the previous video we have understand that what is array list in Java and how we can work with that. And from the previous videos when we were just working on these array things, so I have told you about array list and linked list in one video, but we were not discussing both of them in detail. So in this video in detail I will be telling you that how you can use linked list and why we use it. So if we talk about linked list, so in the previous chapter we have learned about array list, which I have told you, and this is an other class linked list which we will be understanding in this Java series here. And from the previous video we have understand that how we can use array list class, so like that we use linked list class as well. The linked list class is almost identical to array list, means like we use array list class in Java, that's the same way we use linked list class as well. So you can say it is almost identical to the array list which we have understand in the previous video. This is the example how we can just import linked list class and how we can use it with a main method or with any other method which you can create, and you can work with that. So in this example again we are using car names as we were using in previous example as well, so you should not have any confusion in the examples. Like previously we were using another example, now we are using other example. So that's the reason I'm using same example but with the different classes. Like in the previous video we have used array list class, so in this video we will be using linked list class and seeing how we are just getting the output by using this example with linked list class. And then in the end we will be also discussing that what is the difference between array list and linked list and why we use both of them separately, or what's the advantage using array list and what's the advantage using list, and what's the disadvantage using array list and what's the disadvantage using linked list. Everything I will be telling you in this video. So before understanding all these things and before understanding these examples, I will be opening my NetBeans IDE here, because as you know in the previous video when we were just working with Java we were using NetBeans IDE, and if you are a beginner starting with Java, so I will prefer you to use NetBeans IDE because it has all the things and you can say all the features which a beginner needed when they are starting with language like Java. Or if you are an intermediate or advanced level programmer, you can use some other IDEs as well. Like for offline you can use Eclipse, Notepad, Notepad++, you can also use Atom, Sublime Text. That are the IDEs for Java. And in online you can use Jupyter Notebook, which is totally made for Java. You can use Replit as well, but I will not prefer to use Replit for Java. You can use it for Python, but for Java you can use Jupyter Notebook, which is totally for Java, and you can work with it. And you can also use Android Studio as online text editor, or sorry, you can use it as offline text editor, because in offline you can say Android Studio helps you to design your Java app layout as well, and it also helps you to import different classes as we are doing here in NetBeans IDE. So moving on to this main.java file, I will be removing this start page. And as you know in the previous video we have understand about array list, so these are the things which we have imported in array list with different examples we have understand that. And in the previous video as well we were just understanding the example of these cars here. So again we will be just using same example of cars but with a different class called linked list. So moving on to my Word document here, I will be copying this example where I am importing this linked list class and I am using it in my main method here. And then after copying this I will be moving on to my NetBeans IDE and I will be pasting it here, and then I will be running it to check if I am running this example, so what output I am getting here. So simply I will be pressing right click on my main.java file here, and then I will be pressing run file, or you can press shift and F6 as well to run your class or run your file directly here in your terminal. So I will be running this file, and after running this project, you can just see we are getting simply these car names printed here, means this linked list class is working, and we are just getting the output perfectly as we want here, like we were getting an array list as well. So this is the way how you can use this linked list class, how you can import it here, and how you can get the output of cars or everything which you are just importing here through this linked list here. In this case, I am importing this cars. If you want to import some fruits, some vegetables, or some other examples, you can use that as well. So moving on to my Word document, now we need to understand that what is the difference between array list and linked list, because we have understand that how we can import a linked list class and how we can just use this example of cars here. So moving down, this is the way how you can just get the difference between array list and linked list. The link, if we talk about linked list first, so the linked list class is a collection which can contain many objects of the same type, just like the array list. The linked list, so here it is written, the linked list class has all of the same methods as the array list class, because they both implement the you can say the list interface, and this means that you can add items, and you can also change items, you can remove items, and you can clear the list in the same way. However, if you use this array list class, so the linked list class can be used in the same way, as they are built very differently. And how you can use array list, like how array list works, so this is the full description that how you can just use array list or how array list work if you just import that class here. So the array list class has a regular array inside it. When an element is added, it is placed into the array. If the array is not big enough, so you can use a new larger array which is created to replace the old one, and you can also remove the old one if you have created a new array which is larger array from the previous one. How you can use linked list, or you can say how linked list works. So the linked list stores its items in containers, and the list has a link to the first container, and each container has a link to the next container in the list. And to add an element to the list, you can place the element into a new container, and that container is linked to one of the other containers in the list which you are creating. When to use array list and linked list? Use an array list for storing and accessing data, and if you want to use linked list, so you can use linked list to manipulate data. And that's the difference between array list and linked list, and why we use them. This is, you can say, in short words, this is written that to use array list, you can just use array list for storing and accessing data, and simply if you want to use linked list, so you can use it to manipulate the data which you are storing and accessing through array list. How you can just use linked list method? For many cases, the array list is more efficient, as it is common to need access to random items in the list, but the linked list provides several methods to do certain operations more efficiently. So it is just saying me that if you want to just use linked list method, you can use it, but it is also saying me that array list is more efficient than linked list, because it is common to need access to random items. But if we talk about linked list, so linked list provides several methods to do certain operations, and that's good, you can say good thing about linked list here. And these are the methods which we can use here in linked list, like add first method, add last method. Then we can use remove first method, remove last, and get first, and these are the different methods which we can use with linked list here. So this was the example which we have used, and with this example you can use these methods as well to check if we are using this, so what output we are getting, and that's the way to do. So I hope you understand how we are just using this and how we are just getting the output printed, and that's the way to just use this linked list in Java. So if you have understand this video in which we have understand how we can use linked list, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe. And after subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial or in next project using Java. So for today, goodbye.